All right, what is up, wheelers? Welcome to the Lightbars and Lockers podcast, the Jeep podcast, where we answer your questions. Talk about it's been so long, I forget how to do it. It's okay, we'll edit this after.
Talk about Jeep stuff.
Andrew, when you're editing this, just edit and put it in properly. Okay, good. Yeah. Anyway, we answer your questions, talk about badass builds, and discuss ways to beef up your ride.
And have cool people and cool shows.
And have cool people and cool shows. And tonight we have got, of course, we got Ryan Stuangi from Combat Off-Road here every week, but our special guest, we've got Tonia from from Adventure Xperience, and I apologize because for whatever reason I've got it stuck in my head as Off-Road Experience.
But it is kind of
Adventure Xperience. So glad you could be here once again. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
How's everything? So just to catch anyone up who hasn't didn't hear the last episode, this is the second annual event, and I think it was, when did we talk? Maybe like September, October, something like that, a few months ago.
Yeah, it was last year. Yeah.
Yes, exactly, right. So tell us, how has it been progressing? I know the event is still about 4 months out. It's going so fast.
March, April, May, June, 3 months. 3
months out. Wow.
Yeah, a little bit closer.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah, dude, we're over halfway through March now.
Yeah. I don't even want to talk about it. So that means you must be getting really, it's getting crunch time then, in terms of the event itself.
It is. So most of the kind of the details have been kind of secured. So we've brought on a lot of great sponsors. The main sponsor will be TMR Customs this year. It's a veteran-owned company, and they have been fantastic in supporting the event both last year and this year. So we have a couple of their reps that will be coming, which is awesome because they are a blast to wheel with. And then we have Mile Marker Winch. So they jumped on as one of the big sponsors as well. So that is super fantastic. So they have a new winch coming out as well. In April, I believe. That is, you guys will have to take a look at it. It's really awesome. I don't have any details written down, so
okay.
I wasn't that prepared.
Awesome sounds good enough.
Awesome is great. It's going to be the word of the night.
Yeah, it's enough to look at it anyways, right? Be like, you've intrigued us all.
Yes. So, and then Gear America and Midland as well jumped on. Obviously, both of those are, major assets on the trails. So you need communication and you need a way to get unstuck, right?
Right.
So Tread Lightly also, which I'm really excited about them kind of bringing on and supporting the event. They donated 2 memberships for our raffle prizes. One of the things I'm really looking forward to on this year's event is kind of supporting Tread Lightly and really pushing those values into the off-road community, because my event has so many new people that come aboard, and they haven't had a chance to get out on the trail. So this is really teaching them to be able to take care of our trails and wheel responsibly. So
no one's allowed to spin tires or what? No tires.
Well, I mean,
event.
On the trails,
right?
On the trails,
not on the
reason.
Right, stay on the trails.
Yeah. Rusty says, sorry to interrupt. He says, get Pabst Blue Ribbon and have a party. There you go. Hey, maybe not
more of a craft beer girl. So
there you go.
No Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Okay, there you go.
You can have a whole bunch of the craft beer and then sneak in a Pabst near the end. You would notice.
A couple pictures. You know what? Let's back up a little bit, because again, if anyone is joining us and they didn't catch the last episode, let's talk what is the event? Maybe when does it take place? Tell us about the first one. Just give us a 20,000 foot view of what the Adventure Xperience is all about.
Okay, so you're asking me to organize my thoughts.
Yeah.
So,
well, no, it's okay.
So last year we had, I want to say we had 30 Jeeps. We came together in Slade, Kentucky at Hollerwood. the event was divided into groups. So even if you were a beginner with a stock Jeep, you could come. So we had a beginner group, we had a moderate group, and then we had a hard group. The event itself includes guides. So even if you don't know the area, you're not used to wheeling, whatever it is, we have people there to cover you, spotting, guides, helping you know the area, helping you learn your Jeep, helping you learn the wheeling basics, basically. And then again, too, if you've been wheeling for a while and you want to push outside your comfort zone and try some things that maybe you hadn't felt comfortable doing, we have some experienced spotters that'll help you get through obstacles that you didn't think that you would get through. So that's kind of how it was broken down. We wheeled for 3 days, and then we had an event dinner where we had raffle prizes to where the proceeds would be donated to Mission 22. So that's kind of the basics in a nutshell. Did I cover everything?
I think so. I think that's a good point. Rusty asked where it was at. It's again going to be at Hollerwood, right?
Yeah, we have one in Hollerwood and Slade, Kentucky. That one will take place June 6th through June 11th. And then the second one we have is going to be July 11th through July 16th. And that will be at S'more, which is Southern Missouri Off-Road Ranch in Seymour, Missouri, which is a fantastic place to wheel.
Which one do you like better? No pressure.
Oh, geez. I'm just going to say the obstacles in Missouri and Hollerwood has a lot more to offer for everybody. That area, just that area in general is amazing. Okay. There's just so much there. But the off-road park in Missouri, there is some gnarly obstacles there. I mean, you're looking at me like, I don't know about that one. So there's some amazing obstacles there.
Right on.
Very cool. We have somebody giving the thumbs up. Is it Deirdre? Is that right? Well, hello.
Yeah. You're supposed to do the same thing back.
I was going to say,
we got to do the squishy tongue squish face.
The squishy thing.
I'm not doing that one.
No, I can't do it either.
Right on. And last time you were on, we had Chris also, Sven, the Sven JT, right? On Instagram. Yes. And now it dawns on me it must have been Christmas time because he had that crazy Christmas tree behind him, right?
Yeah, it was Christmas time. He had that crazy white tree.
Yes, right. Yeah. And so is Chris still, because I know he was helping you promote it and what have you, and I know he's a good guy and what have you. So
yes, he'll be attending the Hollerwood event. With him, he also brought on Auburn Gear, which is a local company here. Right. So I'm really excited about being able to support the local business around here as well. So absolutely, we're going to get Chris's mall crawler out there on the trails in Hollywood. So
that's awesome. That's amazing. And so is it because it's multiple days? Is let's talk about like a package. Like, do you buy tickets just for the event, or does it include like accommodation, or how does that work?
So the ticket would include like you and your passenger, and then it would include the entire accommodations for that week. It includes the event dinner, admission to the park, an event shirt, and then I think that about covers it. And then you're kind of responsible for your meals throughout the week.
Okay, cool. Right. Yes, I remember you said that that was the way it was set up. Yeah. So
well,
that's
pretty interesting. I was going to say the admission ticket also covers all those wonderful guides and spotters, and our media guy who does double time to get some awesome footage of everybody.
Nice. Running through the forest, I think you said, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yep. He was there last year. Welcome to Outdoors is his name, and that he uses on Instagram. Fantastic footage.
And you guys post that up for people to kind of peruse and grab their own photos off it, kind of thing? Is that how it works?
Yes, absolutely.
That's cool.
Yeah, very cool. So tell us about then. Will you be leading one of the will you be one of the guides?
I am not one of the guides. I will be in the hard group, so hopefully not breaking anything. But I think last year I did end up guiding one of the kind of easy to moderate groups on the last day. And I don't mind doing that. I'm actually going to be a guide at the ladies off-road event at Badlands Off-Road Park in Indiana on May 7th. So all those ladies who want to come out and wheel, cool. We have a fantastic event that day too.
Cool. How do they sign up for that one?
Badlands Off-Road, their website or their
right
Facebook
on the park
page.
Okay.
Yep. They can, I believe they'll probably put out all the information soon. So on how to sign up for the different trail rides.
All right. Dion says he's late, but hello.
Oh, thanks for coming, late guy.
Oh, it's Chris is here. She says that event's for Paul. Which one?
The ladies.
Oh, the ladies one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't think she was being serious, right? Trash talking champion.
Right? Hello. You missed the
funny.
good parts about your shirt.
I was going to say she missed her shameless plug.
That's right.
Awesome. So in terms of, I remember last time we touched on it, but so you're going to be in the hard group, right? What do you have for a rig?
I have a 2016 JKU. I have a Synergy long arm, coilovers, 60 on the rear, and still the only Rubicon left on my Jeep is the 44 on the front. So that's about it.
Is this for weight savings or what? You just kept
just haven't made it that far yet.
Yeah, it takes forever to get everything completed.
I figured I'd break it first.
Yeah, well, that makes sense, right?
Right. That's
if it's not breaking, who cares, right?
Right.
It's worked so far.
Nice.
Well, it is being rebuilt this weekend, so we'll go from there.
I was gonna say, I thought I remembered you saying that you were still doing some work on it, right?
It's getting some maintenance done. Getting the full hydro assist for PSC. So that's all going in this weekend. Rebuilding my Oro sway lock. What else? Oh yeah, rebuilding the whole front diff.
Cool.
Those kind of things.
So you're doing like RAM assist or like full hydraulic?
The RAM assist. I
cool.
had West Texas off-road. I had the redneck RAM on there before, so just kind of moving into the full thing. I think my steering box and my pump both said, "See you later, we're done," and the RAM was the only thing working. I'm pretty sure of it.
Right on. Yeah, you'll like the PSC kit. We have it on one of our JKs, and it works good.
Yeah,
it's nice. It's a nice complete kit. You'll really find a huge difference for sure.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yeah.
What's Rusty says? Everyone with the new JK, JL, JLO. Yeah, Rusty's got an older. He doesn't have a
for
JK,
classics,
JL,
full beat up like my old ass.
And Krista says yes, ladies. So there you go.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah.
One day she'll say something nice.
I doubt it.
Not to you, Paul.
Well, yeah, exactly. Right on. Okay, so awesome. So how if someone's interested in tickets, where's the best place to get them?
So there's an actual website. The link is on the Facebook page for Adventure Xperience, and then there's also a website, adventurexperience.net. So both of those places have the links to the tickets. I do not have any more left for the S'more event, but there are about 5-6 spots left for the Kentucky event.
Oh, that's amazing, though.
Yeah, that's not too many left.
That's awesome. Like that sounds fantastic, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Okay, so if you're watching this,
hurry up.
Do it. Yeah. Get Googling.
Mark your calendars.
Yeah, that's awesome. How will they differentiate? Are they both the same like length of time in number of days, and is it just location difference, or are they gonna have like a different sort of feel to them?
What do you mean?
The two different events, right? So is it just essentially the same event in two different locations, or is it like a different?
Yeah, well, yeah. Specific. I guess you could say it's kind of the same event in two different locations. But the tickets will break it down. It'll give you an option to either pick the s'more event or the Kentucky event.
Except for now, you're sold out. So
except for now, you got one left.
Right. You only got one choice now.
Please choose box 1.
Yeah. It's basically the same event. I've just kind of broken everything down in half this year instead of doing one. But next year I'm going back to just one event, and we're going to head out west for that one.
Okay, man. That's what I was going to ask, if you were going to go with 3 next year. Try third.
I'm going to go back to 1. This was
really?
Yeah.
I think I remember last time. I think you mentioned that in an ideal world you do like a bunch.
I would in an ideal world, but
I was going to say, but I know how. I know.
You went in the bathroom, slapped yourself in the face after that podcast. You're like, you know what? We're going down to 1.
Right. Well,
just work wise.
I know that Ari, who runs, and now there's a number of people, but Ari primarily runs the Great American Crawl, and they do like 8 events a year, and I can just imagine, like, she puts so much into it. So I can, mind you, totally different thing. I mean, you've got multiple days, and you've got, I'm sure a lot of parts to deal with.
Well, and then, I work full time as a licensed clinical social worker for my real job, my day job, my career. And then I run Steelbender off-road kind of in the evening. So I run that, plus then the Adventure Xperience, and then setting up club events for Summit City Wheelers, which is our local club. So
you're busy.
There's some multiple things there. Yeah.
You don't really do too much.
So you're telling us you're a quitter.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. I knew, I didn't realize that you were clinical
licensed clinical social worker.
Social worker.
Yes.
I didn't realize that. I thought the off-road was your main job. Running the. I'm sorry.
No, it was just a hobby that I turned into a full-time job.
That's amazing. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Rusty says it's about 15 hours from Virginia, or that's about 15 hours from Virginia. And Dustin wants to know where in Kentucky.
Slade, Kentucky. So Hollerwood Park will be the park, and it's Red River Gorge. Beautiful area.
And that's the June one that's available, or the July one?
The June one that's available, yes.
Yeah. Sweet.
Amazing. I'm making notes, I remember.
I thought you were talking to hot guys online or something.
Well, I like to take a break.
Yeah.
Look
at some
get in
pictures.
A show.
Yeah.
Every now and then. So amazing. That sounds like it's so much fun, and I wish it wasn't so far away, but it'd be a good time.
Well, you just never know what they're going to do with the borders and all that stuff, right? It's hard to plan. Like, we're having trouble planning all kinds of stuff. We just went and planned it, but we don't know if we can attend certain things or what's going to happen. And it's still weird how it's still a challenge.
Well, I was going to say, I think they just opened everything up.
I think they're going to
say they won't. Like, they'll change their mind next week.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, you try and plan something 3, 4, 6 months ahead, and you're just like, maybe right? We can, maybe we can't.
And then who knows about what's happening on the other side of the world.
Yeah.
That changes daily, I think. So
totally.
Especially for this industry, right? I mean, gas prices, they dictate, a lot when it comes to everything that we all do. I mean, there's no
right. We travel and we get no gas mileage. So
yes, exactly. Right?
We're all driving like toasters.
We're not the Prius club here, where we're like, yes.
Thank God, though.
Right.
I'd rather pay the extra money.
Right?
Yeah.
Than drive a Prius? Yeah.
Totally.
Obviously. Yeah. For sure. I will say though, I've always been very proud of the fact that I have the 2.5 liter, whatever, the 4-cylinder, and so lately I've been getting great gas mileage. It's fantastic. I mean, seriously, considering I'm driving 37s lifted, whatever, I don't have an issue. So that's me. That's
well, there you go.
Yeah.
You don't drive far anyways.
I do not drive far anyway. I can't complain. There's no question. Rusty says Dustin's a punk. There you go, Dustin. Rusty says you're a punk. No, but he says he's joking. They're friends.
It's okay. You're allowed to hate on this channel. It's not the end of the world.
We'll just sit here and watch the the comment,
little feud,
comment war.
Yeah,
right on. So so you think next year you'll go back to one?
Yeah, I think I'm just going to put a lot into the trip out west. That's going to take a little bit more planning anyway, I think, a little bit further away from home. So I'm just going to kind of take it and see what I can do with that.
Nice.
The goal would be either Moab or Sand Hollow. So I have lots of people who haven't been out there, and I haven't been to Sand Hollow, and that is definitely high on my bucket list.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, we went to Moab last year for the day, like on our way to SEMA. We just did Hell's Revenge. Like we didn't want to. Yeah, it's super cool, right? Even just the scenery, like even if you don't want to scare the shit out of yourself on something, we didn't go too crazy because we needed the truck for display. So just in case, I didn't want to, pop it over and then it'd be useless for what it's for. But it's I really, really enjoyed it. We did Colorado too. We did like Spring Creek Trail. That was really neat. Like just outside
I'd like
of
to
Denver.
go out there too.
It's really cool. Yeah, I really liked it. You just go on the way, stop in Denver on your way to Moab. That's what we did.
Yeah. I want to do Holy Cross.
Oh yeah. Yeah. There's so many cool spots, right? Like, man.
Rusty says his friend just went to Florida from Virginia for bike week, and it cost him $870 in diesel.
Oh my goodness!
Like getting to get down there or there and back.
I assume there and back.
Wow.
But no, it's crazy. I'm supposed to be going to an event in West Virginia in June, and I was thinking about driving, but now I think I might just fly. It's probably cheaper.
Like on a side note, did flights go up too, like price wise? Just because of the fuel
to be honest,
issue?
I haven't looked. I'm sure everything's gone up. Like absolutely everything's gone up.
Yeah, I was just curious if plane tickets went crazy because it's still a fuel cost, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, we just had to have a meeting because we do free shipping over X number of dollars depending on the promotion and what have you, right? So for the most part, we do free shipping over 50, 75, 100, and our price to ship is almost gone up at least 35-40%.
Yeah,
crazy. Which it starts to take a toll, right? Especially the bigger orders, right? Because most of the people that buy our product are buying like extra larges, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then they buy multiples, right? So it's like extra large hoodie, extra large shirt, a couple decals, and all of a sudden, you've got a sizable package that needs to be shipped, right? It's getting crazy. Everything's gone up. Everything.
Funny you said sizable package.
Well, that's what she said. So.
Oh, ooh, yeah, Paul.
Yeah.
Got you. You got one in.
Yeah. That's right. Dustin says he's going to Sand. Oh, he says go to Sand Hollow. It's awesome.
I would agree.
Mark says can't wait for the s'more trip. Already looking forward to 2023 trip. Also, that's awesome. Hey, Mark, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for planning in advance too, sir.
Right? That's crazy.
Yeah,
I can tell you what I'm doing like 2 weeks from now.
He's one of my favorite people to wheel with.
Oh, good.
I'm just going to tell you. Because he'll make it over everything.
Oh, really? Yeah. He doesn't slow down the pack. He's good to go.
Nice.
Oh.
Awesome. All right. So did we miss anything? So
5 spots left.
5 spots left. Just
one event.
Just for the Hollerwood Slade Kentucky trip. Yep.
Okay, which is in June.
Yes.
And if people want tickets, best place?
Either the Facebook page that has the link for the ticket sign up or the website that has the link as well.
I bet you I still have the link in here somewhere.
I was going to say they can message me too, and then I can just send them the link. Okay,
perfect. Yeah, so I do know that for those listening, the on Facebook, it's facebook.com/Adventure X 4x4 is the URL. So check that bad boy out. And then sponsors real quick. Let's talk about them. I know you picked up some new sponsors, so we'll just circle back on that because we can't talk about sponsors enough, I don't think.
No, and I couldn't do it without them, that's for sure. So the big ones that we have this year is TNT Customs, Mile Marker, Gear America, Midlands, Tread Lightly, Auburn Gear, and then we have a lot of supporters that have sent in for the raffle prizes, which is a big deal because without the raffle prizes, we don't really have, that all of that goes to the donation to Mission 22. Apex, Chassis, Mech Magnet, Next Venture Off-Road, Adams Drive Shaft, Spider Web Shade, Bulletproof Mounting Solutions. Those are all some amazing companies that have supported us last year and then continue to support us this year. So we've got a pretty good lineup and some pretty awesome raffle prizes to give away this year in both events. So I'm excited about that.
And
yeah, that's
what is
pretty
TNT
awesome.
Customs? I'm not familiar.
Yeah, it's a veteran-owned company in Wyoming. I'm probably going to mess that up.
Feel free to cheat and search it.
I know, so I'm like, where are they located? But they make bumpers, skids, kind of all. They do have suspension parts, sliders. A lot of different fabricated parts that is made here in the USA. So they make them all.
That's awesome.
Cool. Fantastic company. Tanner is one of the guys that I deal with quite often. He wheels with us all the time. Very knowledgeable on just everything from, parts to suspension setups on the different rigs. So awesome company out
like
there.
A finished part or like a builder part?
Like builder parts.
Builder parts.
So come raw and stuff, and you got to do all that.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Rusty says they make awesome builder parts.
Yeah, they have all. Yeah, I want to say.
Someone just said California.
Someone said California. Justin said California. I think.
I said I think though. So.
He said I think. Yeah, exactly. So
that doesn't sound confident, sir.
We can't hold them.
I was gonna say I know it's out west.
That's pretty. That's almost as west as you can get. I think.
But I don't think it's that far out west.
No?
I don't think so.
Colorado is west.
TNT Customs. There's a TNT Customs. There's lots of them.
That's the problem.
I wanted to say it was Wyoming.
Apparently the Wyoming's giving away a bunch of money to bring business there.
Is that right? I'm going.
Yeah. Wow, It's freezing and it's in the middle of nowhere. That's why they can't get people to go there.
I was right. It was Cheyenne, Wyoming.
It's Wyoming.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, good for him. He's holding up in the cold place where no one wants to go, apparently. I've never been there, to be honest, so I don't know.
I haven't either. He says that there's a lot of good wheeling out that way, though. So
really?
One of these days, I would like to make it out that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a not bad location, right? I mean, it certainly can't be any worse than it can't be any colder than here. I mean,
it is colder. So, I think part of it is like more north.
Why it's possible just because it's probably plains, right? Like it's like flat, so you probably get the winds.
It's more north though, like physically north. We're down here in the bottom corner.
Maybe close. It's south of Montana.
We can have a geography time, me and you.
Let's
later.
do it. We'll
I'll get the globe out. We'll have some drinks.
Right? That's it. That's our Friday planned right there.
There we go. Done.
Geography.
It's a date.
That's right.
Yeah. Around the World with Ryan and Paul. That's our other podcast.
That's right. That's right. We just quiz each other on geography and have no idea if we're right or not. We'll just make shit up. That's right.
And all we do at the end of every sentence, we add I think.
Yeah, exactly. Like fuck you. It's way north of where we are, I think.
Yeah. This is where cereal was invented, I think.
Yeah, exactly. I love it. All right, cool. So we digress as usual.
That's usually how it goes. It's fine.
We'll just derail at some point and just
we were on topic. We hit all the marks. We gave all the information out. I think we did pretty good.
I think it did. I think it went well.
Right.
All right. Amazing.
Tonia didn't just exit, so we must be doing something right.
Yeah. She's slowly off camera.
Yeah. Wrong way.
There you go.
All right. No gravy. Oh, Rusty says there's no gravy fries there. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, really?
That is true. That's a hard one to come by.
That's weird.
Dustin says he used their sliders on a TJ one time, and they're beefy.
Oh, cool.
It. Very cool. All right. So I don't know. Did we miss anything? I think so.
Well, we doubled it up.
Let's triple. We'll triple it up. So we're talking June. 5 spots left. If you're interested, get on it. Check out the Facebook page, just check out the Facebook page, or you can get a hold of Tonia. You can message her, DM her, and she will point you in the right direction. Only left for Hollywood right now at this point, and that's it. What about on Instagram? Can they find you all on Instagram, or are you on Instagram?
Yep, there's an Adventure Xperience page on Instagram as well.
Okay, perfect. There you go.
And if you fail all of this, just remember the podcast and message us, and we'll get you the proper.
There you go.
There you go.
That's it. It's that easy.
This is Rusty's like off topic, but I do like where he's going with this. So off topic, he says, so if like the apocalypse happens, would there be more jacked up Jeeps and trucks running around, or would it be nothing but drag and race cars? I'm going Jeeps and trucks.
Jacked up
stuff, Jeeps and trucks.
Yeah, I'm telling you though, but I was thinking, of that because the thought of Armageddon has crossed minds lately.
Dude, right?
So, I'm like, all right, so am I? Because chances are people want my Jeep. Like that's the thing though. You'd be in one of those in like my Jeep. I'm sure someone wants it. They want in,
Yeah, you're gonna get some guns, man.
I know, right? I know, it's crazy.
All I know is learn how to use them.
Right. I love all the memes that have been happening lately where people are like, the one Mike posted up. Speaking of that, I haven't seen Mike yet.
Mike Miller, he's busy.
He posted up a really good one about like all these people talking about going to war, but it's a guy sitting on the couch like eating potato chips. Yeah, not the same thing.
No,
it's funny. Rusty, what do you think? I'm thinking Jeeps and trucks for sure.
Yeah,
but I don't know. You could get some. There was a great film, and we're way off topic now, but and I saw it when I was very little, so I don't remember it 100%. But I think it had Lee Majors in it, and it took place after some apocalypse, and
Ice Pirate.
it was outlawed. Gasoline was outlawed, and he built a race car, and figured out how to put gas in it, and he ran the entire world. Because no one could catch him because he had the race car.
Dude, I want to watch that movie.
I forget. I have no idea. I saw it when I was just a little kid, like with my dad, and this just made me think of it. So
this movie was crazy as shit when I was little. Like it was like way
Ice
before
Pirates.
Yeah, and it's got some crazy machines in it and stuff. I remember it's like way older than me, but I remember watching it as a little kid. It was awesome. It's probably really shitty. You know when you watch movies and you're little, that's so easy.
And then you watch them again, and
they're
like terrible.
You're like, I can't even watch this. 4 minutes in, you're like, fuck, I'm shutting this off.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I make my kids watch all of that stuff because I'm like, this was awesome when I was a kid. You're gonna watch it, and then like 5 minutes in, I'm like, what was I watching? The Monster Squad, and we're way off topic now. So, but if you watch the Monster Squad, it is hilarious because it is so wrong. Like in terms of our like modern day,
offensive, like low tolerance for being offended.
Like the grade 7 student, I think he is the cool kid who rides up in his like banana bike and does a little skid. Right, he skids and then he grabs his match and lights a cigarette. The whole entire show, he's like in grade 7. He's smoking cigarettes. The cool kid, he's just and then the other kid, the guy's actual name is Fat Kid, right? So they're like, Fat Kid with your Twinkie. The teachers are calling Fat Kid and making fun of his Twinkie. Like, my kids are watching. I'm like, I don't know if.
And they all turned into men. Now we're not going to have any men left.
I'm like, I don't know what's happening. All right. Rusty says he's got robots and doom buggies. There you go.
Oh, good move.
But those movies are why Gen X is so awesome. So
that's how we were raised. My wife and I are like, you know what, you just gotta go with it. But on TV, Rusty knows what I'm talking about. He says Wolfman got nards, which it's from the movie. Yeah. Oh no, all those movies are great. Like my kids, they watch them all because I make them. But like E.T. and what's like anything with Corey Haim, Corey Feldman, the two Corys, like the the one with the vampires,
the Lost
Boys.
That was creepy. I don't think I liked it as a kid.
That was a creepy. Actually, I just watched that a couple years ago, and it was still pretty decent.
Right?
Oh, really?
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Jeff Dunn says, "Hi, Tonia."
Hi, Jeff.
Yeah, no, those movies are what I agree. It's just funny when you're watching them, though. Right?
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, you could never get away with that stuff now.
Dude.
Like you'd be. I can only imagine.
It's too bad, man.
It really is. I mean, you have to have some sort of like ability to discern between, right and wrong, and hear that sort of stuff and deal with it. And when I was a kid, I didn't even notice, right? Like I didn't notice that, kids that.
Well, remember everybody's grandparents, like wholly racist. You know what I mean? Everybody's grandparents are crazy racist.
Everyone's grandparents still racist, though. I think that never dies. Like it just moves up,
Yeah, it's funny, man. Like
Rusty says, Night of the Comet is good. All right, I'll check it out.
I never heard of that one.
And Space Camp with Leo Thompson. Yeah, hello. And Howard the Duck. He's got all of them, right?
Oh, Howard the Duck.
That's one that was a terror. Like if you watch it again, I watched it not too long ago, and it was pretty bad.
Like, shit, I'll never get those 2 hours back.
Right? Or what's that one with the robots? Oh man. Johnny Five,
Oh yeah, Johnny Five's alive. Yeah, dude, I remember that movie. I love that robot.
Yeah. Anyway, we totally digressed.
The other, what's still good? The Flight of the Navigator.
They're remaking it.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't ruin it, because
RoboJosh. I don't know about that one.
I don't know what the hell that is.
I'll have to check that one out. He knows them all though. That's What's it? Hold on, there's more coming in. Short Circuit.
That's
the one. Yeah, they're remaking that too, apparently. But I can't imagine how they could. But
I don't know. Who cares? They're gonna just because the people are gonna go back and watch this. It's just a money machine, right?
Yeah. Well, I'd go just to watch.
See, that's what I mean.
Like, yeah, they're just totally playing to that, right?
Yeah, you're gonna bring your kids. You're gonna pay for 5 people to go to the fucking movie.
Right. You're gonna
buy
$400.
Yeah, totally.
And that's just the gas to get there, and then it's crazy. The Last Starfighter was an amazing movie. Oh my god, I still love that one. Although I haven't watched it in years, that was a great one.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's
good. Funny. Yeah. How did we transition to like Siskel and Ebert?
I don't know. Yeah, all of a sudden, right? And there's I can't even say of any good like movies with. I mean, there are some I'm sure with awesome Jeeps in it, but I can't think of.
I'm just telling you, almost every movie you watch, if you pay attention, there's a Jeep in there somewhere.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, and I know like Clueless or whatever, like she drives a Jeep, and
I don't know.
Yeah. And there's like lots of other ones where people drive Jeeps. Letterkenny, the guy who drives a Jeep, he's hilarious. I don't know if anyone watches that movie, or that TV show, but I have a lot of clients in like Texas, and they're always like, "Dude, do you watch Letterkenny? Because it's hilarious." And I'm like, yeah, that's my life. I just live it. So if you haven't watched it, check it out, and then you'll know what it's like to live here.
Oh geez.
Twister had a Jeep. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it had the J10. It got destroyed by the tornado.
Really? I don't remember that.
Oh, that's like a big part of the movie. I was so sad. That thing looked so cool.
I really don't remember that part.
It's a yellow J10 they had the ball thing in the back, didn't they? They got like wiped out, flipped over. No, Twister. Watch Twister. You can watch Twister tonight.
I'm gonna watch. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna go. I remember the yellow truck. I didn't realize that it was.
Yeah,
I don't remember it.
It might have been a honcho even.
Well, now I gotta go check it out. Darn it! Yeah. Way to go!
You got stuff to do. You should watch Ice Pirates.
Ice Pirates. I don't know.
No.
What about Bob Had a Wagoneer? Yes, definitely. Wagoneers are in a lot of 80s.
Well, there were a million of them, right? Like 1965 to like 1986 or whatever.
Yeah. There's another one with like Steve Martin and John Candy. They fight or something. I don't know.
Anyway. The Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Oh no, not that one. Maybe I'm thinking. Anyway, no, it's Dan Aykroyd. Sorry. We have derailed 100%.
That's the Great Outdoors.
You guys are totally dating us,
right?
How old we are.
All these people are like, "What?"
All the millennials are like, "I don't even know what they're talking about."
Yeah,
our parents made us watch it. What do you mean?
Yeah.
All
right. Didn't say how old we were when we watched the movie.
Yeah,
this is true.
Yeah, so we got a buffer there.
And in fairness, when I watched them, it was because we used to go to my great aunt and uncle's house in the summer for like 2 months at a time, and it was just me and old people. So it was myself and my parents and like their aunt and uncle, and so I literally had me and like VHS tapes on the wall.
That was
so
it.
I had to find. I had to watch every one of those VHS tapes. So that's why I remember all these things.
It's awesome.
And it happened like 2 years ago. So Flatliners is a good one. It had an M715 in it. There you go. All right. Well, with that said, I guess that's it. I don't know.
Yeah. And
Tonia,
now people can have something to do after. They can watch
here.
a movie.
You know what? We're gonna have to get you on. We'll get you on after June when you've had the chance to, or after the first event, and then you can tell us all about it and how awesome it was and how much fun. And real quick, facebook.com/Adventure X4x4. Right? Okay, good.
That's it.
All right, good. Or just DM. 5 spots left, probably 3 by now. I'm thinking we've been talking a long time. Probably 3. So if you're interested, get on it. And yeah, that's it. Thank you all for being here as always, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week, 8:30-ish.
It's always
ish. And yeah, hit the like button. If you have any questions, comments, what have you, post them up there. We'll get them answered. And that's it. We're out.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks. Take care.
Good night.